Scrapbook.com is here at the 2011 CHA Summer Show in Chicago. Right now we're in the Prima booth and Sharon is going to share some of the new collections with you.
Hey, welcome to the Prima booth. We have a fantastic lineup this time and I want to show you some of our special new lines. All right, this is our North Country paper collection. For this show, we have 8 double-sided papers, so each one is going to have a complementary pattern on the back. This line is perfect for winter, outdoor sports, snow time, as well as Christmas. We think it has a masculine feel to it as well, so it will be great for all kinds of different themes. Along with the paper, we're going to move over to some of the embellishments. Of course, we come out with all kinds of things so that the collection's complete when you go to make your projects. We have tiny alphabet stickers, as well as a linen-like sticker. Brand new rub-ons this show, which are a cream color when they're applied on your pages, as well as cling-mounted stamps. Those are new for us this year, so we're really excited about those. We came back again with our Say-It crystals, and they match each paper line for this show. So the North Country has a beautiful red and clear crystal combination. We have a couple small clear stamps, and one thing I really want to point out are the art tiles. These are really high quality tiles with a pattern that coordinates with the line, and that pattern is on both sides. You can do so many different things with them. Moving to the resistant canvas, this is a canvas product with an embossed design already. So when you apply your art medium, that embossed design is going to peek out, and each piece has a different pattern that matches our designs in the North Country. So you spray the colors you want to match your pages. Moving along to the antique mirror, this is another new product for us. It's fun, it's cool, it's a little bit reflective, and it has an antique look to it as well. Just something fun to add to your projects to add a little bit of texture. Next up are the antique buttons. We have 6 different designs, and you're going to see these with each of our paper collections. They're beautiful buttons with a vintage touch to them. And we're moving to the chipboard stickers. A full collection of cutout chipboard that matches each line. They have adhesive on the back. And of course we have to have flowers to match everything. So we have a wide variety of different roses and different shapes of flowers with the patterns from our paper on them. Easy for you to scrapbook with, they already match. Here are 3 samples using the North Country paper line to show you how versatile it is. The first one up is a snow time picture layout that, shows a little bit of the frosty look. Moving down, we have more of a woodsy theme with the deer chipboard and some of the darker tone papers. And our final sample shows how it can be used for Christmas as well by pulling out some of the red and turquoise tones. Welcome to the Alla Prima collection. This is actually one of my personal favorites. I love the gold tones and the turquoise as well as that mix. It just has a fun little bohemian look to it, and it can also be used for boys. I like that. It has some more solid gold tones in there, and polka dots. Of course, polka dots are really popular. Lots of fun colors to just give the whole line a lot of different options for you. Of course, we have lots of embellishments as well. We have our alphabets, the antique mirrors again, and for all of our accessories, we pull out the main patterns in our paper lines and then create these embellishments so that everything matches. You don't have to do any work. You just pick stuff from the line and it's all going to work together really, really well. Our Say-It crystal, we pulled out some of the clear as well as the blue, the turquoise, and the buttery yellow. And then of course we always have an essential pack that's loaded with mulberry flowers that are from the line, have lots and lots of flowers in there. You'll never use all those up. It's jam-packed. The resistant canvas for the Alla Prima line is a little bit different because we created a border on this one. So you can spray this and then set it on your 12 by 12 page, and the whole inside, all of these pieces will fit together to fill the inside, or you can just pull the pieces apart and use them as is. But it's kind of a different twist on the canvas for this line. Then we have our coordinating chipboard stickers, our art tiles and vintage buttons, as well as a whole selection of other embellishments that all match. We have, of course, we have samples. We love to show off how to use our product. It fits anybody. It can be a baby girl, it could be a boy. Of course, with the different tones, this one pulls out the turquoise and a fun look with the polka dots. And then moving down, this one has such a sun-kissed look to it because Carola, our designer, pulled out the golden tones, and she used some of the resist canvas over here. Just a really fun page that shouts summer. It can also be pulled into a fall look by using some of the darker golds like Leslie did on this sample. Just very fun, lots of fun pieces with the chipboard, how it adds dimension on your layout, and tying it all together with our flowers. Next up is our Printery collection. This collection was based off of a vintage printing press impressions that we turned into paper. As you can see, it has there's a lot of black and cream, but we also pulled out some of the pastel colors, the soft greens, and in some of the flowers and embellishments, you're also going to find a softer pink tone on some of the papers and the flowers. This collection is gorgeous. It's perfect for weddings. Actually, it's neutral, so it's perfect for a lot of things, but I could definitely see some wedding layouts off of this line. Along with our paper patterns on our wall, we also have paper pads, and this time we have an A4 pad, an 8x8, as well as a 6x6, and this is fabulous for a lot of mini books or other projects where you don't want to cut up a whole sheet of paper. You're going to get a ton of paper in each of these pads with multiple sheets from each one of the designs. And to top off the collection, we have new mulberry paper to match the line. You'll get multiple sheets of it's beautiful paper made from the mulberry tree that you can tear apart and show the fibers. It takes ink and art mediums really, really well. So we have that to match each of our paper lines as well. All right, on to our tiny alphabet stickers. 695 pieces, and it's double-sided, so you'll get a ton of little stickers that match the line. Our linen look alphabet. Moving on to our flocked rub-ons. I know they show yellow, but when they rub on, they're going to be a really soft cream. And our art tiles, one of the fun new products that we have out this show. You're going to want to get those for sure. As well as stamps, little ones, and a whole set of cling mount stamps that have a great price point. And our Say It in Crystals, the black and the cream border, as well as the long black, kind of a whimsical border. It's really fun on a 12 by 12 layout. And individual crystals too that match the line. And then we're going to move to our flowers. Of course, we have a lot of flowers for each line. We have some of these large ones, and then we have a pack of really little tiny ones. Full formed roses with gilded edges, and then we have little rose bouquets that you can pull apart. And we have our essentials too. This is the 11th show that we've done these. They've been a huge hit because they work. Our die cut chipboard shapes to match the Printery line. Beautiful colors in that and beautiful designs. And they go perfectly with the vintage buttons that have 6 different patterns. And again, we have resistant canvas shapes with that white emboss, so when you put your spray on, that white pattern is going to show through. And finishing up, we have our antique mirrors again to match the line. These are just a beautiful new embellishment that we've come out with. Showing off our Printery line, we have a beautiful layout by Carrie Fennell. Again, she pulled out some of the very soft colors, and she did a heritage layout, which is, again, this line is perfect for so many different themes. And she pulled in a lot of the soft colors and the graphite with the leaves. We also, of course, you can make cards and other projects with our line, and here are 2 samples by Trisha. She just really rocked it. Again, pulled out some of those vintage tones, the butter yellow, aqua, and soft pinks, and it just really looks good together.